that, right?
Puppy dog.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought, and the way that I clipped it, I love how when you put the new one back up, it was. We talked about yoga too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about conspiracies
or crazy
and
stuff.
like talking about aliens and all their kind of stuff. I'm all about it, you know.
Yeah.
But you're totally right, and I do love talking about other things too. But
well, since you brought that up, it's like last time on our last conversation, you said you had a possible twin. You know, you had this twin connection that didn't show up, and you said something about home. And I wanted to say, but I guess we just lost ourselves in translation that day. But I think you got some Palladian in you.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've gone on. Have you ever heard of the Monroe Institute?
Yeah.
So it's in Virginia. So
That's like Hemi Sync, isn't it?
Yeah. So I did probably 8 different programs there.
No way.
Like I flew there so many times, and then I would do 2 back to back.
Very cool. When was that?
I started it in 2017 or 16, and then went on for a couple of years there. But anyways, it was there that participants would tell me that.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, because everybody's kind of out there at that.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, not out there in the sense that they're like just yogis and that kind of like, because that may be out there to corporate people. But I mean, there was ex-pilots and people that worked for the CIA and mathematicians and engineers. So it's not just like people that are hugging trees. And, you know, I mean, Bob Monroe, the guy that invented it, I mean, he was a farmer, but also an extraordinaire when it comes to knowledge. And he teamed up with an engineer, and then that's how they started doing all the binaural beats.
Yes, and that goes way back. I remember, like, I was a kid, probably in my 20s in Whistler.
Yeah.
And I got into Hemi Sync somehow. I don't know how, but.
Well, and it's different because you do Hemi Sync, the CDs, but see, when you go there, it's different because they have the facilitator, the trainers for each program, which are usually different trainers.
Okay.
And they increase different things through the frequencies that you can't get on the CD.
Really? So what happens?
Oh, it's altered. Like I'm telling you, the first one I did there, I felt like I had, okay, this is what's coming to mind now. Remember in the movie The Matrix?
Yeah.
When he had when Neo at the end, or with Mr. Smith, Neo jumped in him and he had all those bubbles of Neo running through his veins. Remember, he was like, and he was looking. Yeah. That, it felt like that was running through my whole body. Like it was so intense, Eddie, that I can't, it was like, what is going on? Like my whole body was coming to life during these meditations.
Yeah.
And I'd be laying in the pod, because you lay in your pods, which are what you sleep in. So you go into your room, you usually have a roommate, unless it's not a fully booked thing. So they're little cubby holes. So you crawl in to your bed to sleep at night, and you crawl in there. That's where you do your meditations. So you crawl in, and then you switch on your lights to show the facilitator. So let me just back up. So you debrief in the room, in a main room.
Yeah. Okay,
this is the meditation we're going to be doing. This is what the goal is. This is what you need to navigate. They give you tools before you're going into it.
Yeah.
And then you go into your pod. Everybody has to flip on their switch to show that they're in their pod, so that the facilitator, the director.
That's already wild.
Goes, okay, everybody's in their pods. Put the headsets on, and then put your headsets on. You can hear her. And then, boom, she starts the meditations. And anytime they would start it, I'd just be like, it was so fucked up. Like I remember laying there, knock, knock, like on the top of my bed. Like, where's this knock coming from? Like there was nowhere, there's nothing above me. There, like these things moving through my body, like the visceral sensations. Like I was awakening to a whole other state of being. No, I was so excited.
Okay. So that's the unknown, and we get sometimes scared from the unknown, right? So.
Well, I remember one time I came back from there. This probably would have scared the shit out of most people, but it was one of their more advanced programs, like towards all the end of all the ones I was doing. And they gave each participant of that particular course a CD to take home that you can't buy online.
Okay.
So I put it on, and I laid down in my bed. And when I laid down, and this is no fucking shit, Eddie, I felt full weight of something laying down from my feet, shins, quads, chest, all the way up to here. It laid on me.
Wow.
When I
So you're paralyzed, right?
No, it just laid on me. Like I could feel its weight.
Okay.
Like as if it
but
was.
Could you move if you wanted to?
Yeah. Like as if it was a solid 20 pounds. That's how heavy it was.
Yeah.
And I remember just thinking, okay, like obviously the HemiSync program opened up a different frequency. There's an energy coming in. I'm safe. I'm okay. Like I just remember thinking that.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
And so I laid there until the meditation was over. And then I got up and it didn't come back ever.
Okay.
Even when I played that thing again, it was just that first time.
Really?
But, you know, I mean, there's definitely weird things that can happen.
I bet.
Because you are altering with you're manipulating the brain oscillation. So it really does take you to different frequencies of consciousness.
For sure.
That's like, I believe there's a lot of stuff going on right now that we can't see.
Of course.
Like maybe there's other beings.
Absolutely. Everywhere.
They're sitting next to us, playing with us.
Yeah. It's like the spectrum of light. You have like, you know, infrared and ultraviolet, right? So, but there's way beyond that too, that we just can't see with our eyes. Like even the infrared we can't see. You need a machine, but it goes way deeper than that. So it's everywhere. Yeah, of course, they're everywhere.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like the program of being human was set to a certain frequency.
Yeah.
This is only what you can see for now, unless, you know, you decide you're waking up and you go into other things to learn, you know, and then maybe. It's kind of like how Mr. Anderson became Neo.
Yeah.
You know, he went from this corporate person to being curious to wanting to dig.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know?
Because I remember, like, I was mentioning my Whistler days, and as a kid, I was really opening my mind to that. And I think it's when you open your mind to that, you have experiences that can flow through. And one of those nights, I forget what the setting was, but I had a dream. And it was a beautiful dream. Like, I saw like my spirit guides or whatnot. You know, I never met them. I don't know what their names are, but in my dream, they were there. And I was like, what's your name? And when they spoke, it was just music, like angels singing. And I was like, wow, it's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And then and then my mind, that's when the conscious mind begins to come in. I'm like, okay, 1 second here. Like, I forgot to ask them if they're from the light or something like that. And I should have asked them because I don't know. And then when the conscious mind came into that dream, the fear came in. And then it brought me back into my room. It was pitch black. But how I know is not really dreaming. It was like a 3-second, 4-second delay from when I kind of like woke up and come back in my body. I was like, whoa, you know, like, because when you wake up from a dream, it's like, it's instant, right? That one was not instant. Pitch black in my room, can't see nothing. I'm like, oh God, I didn't ask me if they're from the light. Are they here now? Like, I'm starting to freak out. And then about a second or two later, the love. I can't describe it. This most intense, loving love I ever felt cocooned me completely. And within a second, I was falling asleep again. Yeah.
Oh my God. Now, did you see them or you just felt the guides, but didn't see them in the dream?
Oh, I saw them. Yeah.
So what did they look like?
It was a lady, female. I can't.
So it was a human-looking person.
Yes, it was a human-looking person. But when I asked her name, it was music coming out. So it was a dream. I was in a dream state. And when I woke up, I don't know where I was because it took me a while, like a few seconds to get back in.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I was instantly rocked back to sleep. I was scared.
I love how you said that, rocked back to sleep. Because that's what music does.
Yeah.
And it can do that. Like we told you, it can be very, dark too, right? The music today, but right. When it's divine music, and there's a difference, right? That was divine. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I guess the point being is just like whenever you start opening your mind to stuff like that, it comes to you as well, right? So.
Yeah. Have you had any experiences like where you've been scared or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. So even like backtracking as a teenager,
Right.
like I went through lots of different phases, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if I go back to since I was a kid, like in my room, I don't know why, like I was a kid in the library, I was like 4 or 5, looking at books on paranormal and ghosts and aliens and all. I was just fascinated as a young kid. And then I remember like my bed moved and I was young, probably 4 or 5. I said, Mom, the bed just moved. He's like, I know, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, no, I know it moved. Fine. Okay. I'll listen to you and go back to bed, but I know what happened kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then in my teens, I start to like replay with that. And the more you kind of play with it, the more these experiences come in. And there was one time I was working at my job. And for some reason, the changing room for the guys was in the basement of a retirement residence. So people would die all the time in there, yeah. And the whole staff was all girls, and I was the only guy as a waiter.
Yeah.
So I had to walk downstairs by myself into the change room. Fine, no problem. But I remember one night, and I was just like open. It was a time in my life where I was
Wait,
super
I'm gonna
open.
pick her up because
Oh,
her
yeah.
little tiptoes are in the background,
Oh yeah.
and so if I
Yeah.
don't pick her up, it's gonna annoy. It's
Come over here, girl. Come on.
Amora, come here. She can't jump up.
Oh, you can't jump up.
She's so heavy. Oh, she's like a. Okay, sit down.
Oh, she's a good girl.
Sorry, yeah, you do have my hair in your mouth. There you go.
You do,
Just ripped
you
it
do.
out. Okay, so now let's go back to being in the basement.
Yeah.
Having to go downstairs and change.
Yeah. So basically, I'm in the change room, and this is when I was reopening myself again to the paranormal stuff.
How old are you?
16.
Okay, so you're still young.
Oh yeah, he's still young. My early, the early teens, I would say.
Wow.
And I was getting myself ready, changing from work to go meet my friends, and do whatever we do. And I was brushing my hair in the mirror in front of me. And there's a garbage can, those garbage cans that have a little swivel top, and they kind of, if you put something in there and the swivel goes,
Yes. Yeah.
and it started to swivel. But because I was brushing my hair, and it started to swivel, I'm like, did I just touch it? Like, what happened here? Like, did I just elbow it or something? And I'm like, no, I didn't do that. But as I'm questioning if I'm sane or not, the tap starts to run. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, I definitely did not do that.
No.
So I look at the tap and turn the tap off. And I'm like, all right, you're here? Show yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then mine just goes, no, like, what happens if you see what's going to, I'm like, I don't think I can handle this right now. I just booted out of there.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. And it's like, do we bring this stuff on? I think maybe we do, right?
If you open yourself to it, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's always that door of curiosity and wonder or fear.
Yeah. And it is normal to feel that fear because it's the unknown. And you hear a lot of times, like I know people I've talked to that like, they have this gift. They could easily see everything or listen to everything, and it freaks them out, so they shut it down. Right? So.
Yeah. Makes you wonder about people that get possessed. Like, what was going on just prior to that? Like, were you in a really low frequency where a lot of negative self-talk? What was going on in your home life and all that stuff? Because the vibration would have to be really low in order to be taken over. Yeah. I feel like, because even when that thing laid on me, I was in a good state of mind at that time. So I wasn't scared. Yeah. I laid there and I was like, okay, whatever. And like, I've laid in bed before, and I actually looked it up. So, but by accident, it was actually, no, I didn't look it up. I was reading a book by this guy who was talking about sun gazing. I can't remember his name, but he wrote the most amazing book. And I'll have to find, it's in storage. I'll have to find it one day and tell you. But anyways, he was, when I was reading his book, he talked about when he would be touched, and it was called clairtaction. And I was like, oh my God, because I've had that my whole, well, not my whole life, but as far back as I can remember having different things. And so for example, my friend Darren, when he passed, I didn't know he passed away. And I was laying in bed, and I had somebody push me like this strong.
Oh, wow.
On the back of my shoulder until I woke up, and the push kept happening.
Really?
Until I was like, okay. And then I woke up, but I felt at peace.
Yeah.
And then when I got up an hour or two later, Facebook comes up. My dad was hit by a bus in Vancouver, and that was my friend. Wow. And I was thinking, oh my God, that was him.
That was him.
I mean? That was a peace, because he was just saying like, hey, I think people will come to visit you in little ways if the light is on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you're evolved. It just means that maybe there's different windows because of the state of curiosity and or whatever it is that you're doing in your life at that time that sort of open you to those frequencies.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, I've had physical touch lots.
Really?
Which again, some people find freaky because it's mostly when I'm in bed.
Wow, yeah, that'd be freaky.
Yeah.
That'd be freaky.
And when the lights are all off.
Oh, God.
Like, I felt my dog walking on the bed. I can't tell you how many times, and the bed moved. How many times? So many times over the years. And there was no dog.
Really?
And there's no one in the room.
Yeah.
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 And at first that used to scare me, and then I just calmed down. I was like, but nothing's ever hurt me.
Right. Right.
Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'd be unnerving for me.
I like how I was like, oh yeah, we're not going to talk about conspiracies today, and then here I am going into all this weird stuff.
Well, this is not conspiracy.
No, it's not conspiracy.
This is our truth. I mean, we lived it, right? You know, we're not conspiring about anything. This is experience.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Like if someone told me, like, you know, it's a conspiracy that the water turned on by itself, it's like, no.
No,
this
that
happened.
actually happened.
That happened for real.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Wasn't the rain crazy when it was pouring?
Oh, wow.
3 days?
Totally.
Well, 2 days really. It rained in a row. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. That's when I want to go outside and I would just walk forever. The dogs don't want to go in it, but I love the rain to walk in.
Like when it's actually raining?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Just to get soaking wet.
Oh, God.
That.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like getting soaked, but yesterday I did go for a long walk in the wind. It stopped to rain.
Wind.
It was windy. It was stormy,
Yeah.
but it stopped to rain, and I just walked forever. That was good.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there.
We should go do a sweat together sometime, because remember I told you I was scared when they shut the door.
Yeah.
I'm okay now.
All right.
I can do it, but I haven't had a desire to do it. And then I was thinking when I watched our episode,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I should do another sweat. I should call that girl that I got invited to the sweat the one time, because you have to be invited.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You can't just go to a lot of these sweats.
Or like
you know?
I did, like I.
Yeah, go to the gas station. Well, hey, know anybody that heals?
Yeah. I guess they called me back, so I guess they invited me back. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
I think I'm ready for something like that again.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
The last one I did, I got so sick afterwards. Like,
Really?
sick. Like,
Really?
yeah. And that was right when COVID was going on. So I don't know what I got, but it was so bad that, yeah, I couldn't even breathe. Like, my doctor
Really?
actually had to prescribe me prednisone
Oh, jeez.
and do a week cycle of it, a whole week.
Wow.
To open up my airways, because I wasn't going to the hospital at that time. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll die on my couch before I'll go to the hospital.
Yeah. I remember saying, like, you know, like, if it comes down to it, like, no hospital, whatever, no. And if they do, don't listen to them. But I just knew it was a death wish.
I remember feeling like it was almost like an entity, COVID.
Yeah.
Like a living, breathing thing. That, you know, it's hard to explain, but when I got sick that time, that's how I felt. Like, I got sick. Like, I questioned whether or not I was going to live.
Really? Oh, that's bad.
Like, Eddie, it was so bad.
That's bad, yeah.
And it lasted for about 2.5 weeks, but it was horrifying for about a week.
Wow.
Like, it was just the flu before that.
Yeah.
And then it got so scary. I had all these blood clots coming out of my nose for about the whole day. Like, I was filling up a blood clots coming out of my nose.
Yeah.
And that's when all of a sudden I remember the top part of my nose feeling like it just closed off, and I couldn't breathe, not through my nose, but I couldn't even take a breath through my mouth properly.
Gee.
During that time when I thought I was literally going to die, I felt this energy. And now, did I have COVID? I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But I felt like this energy met with my body.
Really?
And the only other time I felt like that was when I did ayahuasca.
Oh.
Like it was this energy, this system from the plant.
Yeah.
Like almost extraterrestrial. It sounds weird.
Yeah.
But it was out of this world, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever tried ayahuasca?
Yeah, nothing happened. Yeah.
What? Nothing happened.
I wasn't ready for it. I thought I was.
Right.
But I went and, met the shaman and everything before the actual ceremony. I was like,
Where? In Calgary?
It was in Israel. Yeah.
What?
So, and the shaman was, he had been invited from, I'm not sure where he was, but he had been trained, in Peru, whatever. And he did hold this meeting, did briefing, and I was like, yeah, I like this guy. It resonates. So let's do it. And when I went there that night, we did the first round, I guess. And
you drank it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone started to journey, and wow, the energy just changed. And people were like, wow, it's heavy stuff. And I'm there normal, witnessing that going, oh my God, this is heavy. And then they invite us to do a second round. And I go there, I'm like, hey, I'm not feeling anything. Like, okay, well, take some more, because they invited people to get some more if they wanted to. Take some more, drink some more, go back to our beds, and I'm just witnessing even more going on. I'm totally present, witnessing, and I'm like, this is crazy. And then they invite us for a third round. And I'm like, hey, still nothing. They're like, okay. She reaches back for the real stuff, the real potent stuff. She's like, about the problem. Oh, no, nothing still? Okay, take this. Okay, thank you. And then I drink it, and that's the third time, and we go back, and still nothing. And then this is probably 4-6 hours in, and when they invite us to go to one more time, I'm like, I'm still nothing. And then she's like, here's some. I'm like, no, I don't think so. And there's no point. That's the point. I don't want to do it. But then she offered, I think it's called rapé.
Okay.
When they push this tobacco up your nose.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Did you do that?
Yes.
What happened? I've never done that.
Oh, wow. I just saw sparks in my head for about 20 seconds. It's like, I feel like your whole head is sparkling. Yeah. So I was like, wow, okay, now I'm feeling something, but it passes very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, to go back, I didn't feel nothing at all. And people had their crazy journeys. They were gone,
Well, it's interesting that you stayed sober and were witnessing the heaviness. It was almost like that was your journey. Was to bask in everybody else's shit.
Yeah.
To witness it so that you were. See, I think that that's actually better because you were in a state of consciousness.
Yeah.
Like when we take drugs, because ayahuasca is a drug,
yeah.
People think they're having this very conscious experience, but you can't be conscious when you're high. If you take a sip of alcohol, if you smoke something, you are high. So you're now, we're already semi-conscious to the programs that are operating us, but now we go further under hypnosis. And this is where we become terminals to the drug. And that's why we cannot take control of the drug, because it is doing its thing through us and we are a bystander to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was like you got to witness this on a conscious level, which nobody else is fully present.
Except the shaman, I guess.
Well, no, you usually take it too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember.
Most shamans, because they've done it hundreds of times during the ceremony, they take it too, because they're journeying in to battle off people's demons.
Yeah.
They go to war.
Yeah.
For what is being released, in the circle.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, that was heavy stuff that I witnessed.
I bet.
I was tired next morning.
Yeah. I went to Ecuador to do it twice.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know.
And how was it for you?
Well, I mean, I had wild, drugged out experience, but it didn't make anything better in my life.
Mm.
My anxiety got worse as far as I was concerned.
Okay. Yeah.
And I remember going outside of the hut though, and looking up at the sky, and all I could see is this big net.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember telling the shaman when he came out, and he goes, "Oh, you're seeing the grid."
Oh wow, that's like, cool. What? Yeah.
And then when I would look at him or anybody else, I could see all these reptilian scales, all the lizard scales on everybody. It was really wild. You know, like what I think that what we're seeing now, and then we alter the frequency. It is a lot of scales.
Well, I mean, under the microscope too, right? We look. Well, I mean, we just look scaly, of course, but are we reptilian? I'm not sure. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, back in my youth too, I did lots of drugs, you know, and a lot of acid and LSD.
Oh, what'd you think of LSD?
Loved it.
Me too.
I loved it back then.
That's the best drug on the planet, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you trip. I mean, you peak for 2 hours, have a laugh attack for 2 hours straight.
But you're still fucked for hours.
And then but then it's like you are on a different wavelength, and the people that are on it in your group, you can only associate with them because everyone else does not even know it. And then you can start to talk about, well, what we did in my group is we were just talking about life itself, all the big questions in life, you know, and we went deep as a young kid, and that was what I loved about it. We could explore the real questions of life.
Yeah, and didn't you feel like your mind was opened more?
Oh, big time. That's what I mean. Like, you just open your mind to all these possibilities.
So wait, how old were you the first time you did it?
Probably 16.
Okay, I was 14. But that would have started why you were maybe reading those books and stuff like that at a young age, or were you reading them before?
Oh, I was reading them. I was like a young kid.
So you were always drawn to it.
I was always into that realm, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Right?
Yeah.
I know, and then a couple different times now, mushrooms have come up again. I haven't done mushrooms for years. And now I've had a couple different people ask me to do mushrooms lately.
Really?
And I was like, no, because I said, I'm never doing hallucinogenics again. I have no desire. And I was like, oh, maybe that's coming up for, like, maybe it's the time again.
Maybe.
I remember when I did mushrooms when I was 27, it was the best summer of my life. Because we would do it every weekend. Yeah. My friends and I. And, you know, just killing ourselves laughing, and then we go on adventure walks around the neighborhood together. Oh, it was so free. And you're single. I was single and just with friends. It was so fun. Everything was so innocent. You know?
Probably freeing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a really good time.
Well, you know, there's the microdosing right now is really popular.
What's the point of that? That's what I want to figure out.
I don't know.
What's the point? I'd rather take a handful of mushrooms
and trip.
and really get into it rather than just a tiny little frequency.
I think it's just enough to maybe take the edge off, or maybe have a little taste of that medicine where you are subtly affected by it.
But it's so boring to me.
Don't know. Yeah, I haven't tried it, so I don't know.
Like, coming from somebody who's done LSD, that would be boring to us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's either, for me, it was like, go hard or go home.
Totally. I know. I mean, it's probably just like our personality traits.
Yeah.
Because like we did acid every weekend.
Wow.
And when we did it, it's like when we first started, it was called a single. It was like half a double. So it's a little piece. And then like everyone's tripping and having a good time. But then we do it the next weekend. It's like, okay, but we didn't trip as hard. Let's do a double. So then we do a double. And then we like until, you know, and then it was like, okay, well, a double and a single and 2 doubles. And we worked our way up to 3 doubles. Where we're all just peaking and like intensely, you know, but
oh my God.
Yeah, we pushed it.
And where'd you grow up again?
Victoria.
Victoria, okay.
Well, we definitely pushed it.
So you really were hugging trees at that time.
I don't know if we were hugging trees. I mean, it was more like
you were in the tree because I mean they're everywhere though.
well, yeah, and especially I find like my experience on acid is you got to be in nature.
Mm-hmm.
We'd always go somewhere. We'd have a couple cars,
Yeah,
and then we just like go somewhere, explore it, and then be like, okay, next spot. It was just an adventure. Just zoom all night from place to place, and
don't you sometimes wish you had friends like that again, where you just be so carefree and fun, and yeah. Sometimes I feel that melancholiness of like being a kid.
Yeah.
You know, having
well, you just said now 27 years old was like the best summer of your life.
Yeah.
So that was your age, 27. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For me, if I think back, like although like my, you know, when I was doing acid every weekend, 16, 17, 18, yeah, there were good times. But when I was 23, probably to 25, living in Whistler, where you like, you're on your own, not home anymore. Like you're not 16 at home. Now you're like on your own. And that's when I felt free. You know, there's no responsibilities of life and family and kids or whatnot. It's just like, you're just free, right?
What's Whistler like? I've never been there.
Oh, it's great. It's a mountain ski town.
I heard it's like really expensive.
Yeah, especially these days. I mean, back I was lucky to do it when it was like that. It was still number one in North America, but they were just booming.
For skiing.
Yeah.
Right.
Lots of change, I guess, and it's a bubble. I remember being there, and you don't care about what goes on in the world because you're in your own little bubble.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. I eventually would like to move to Victoria.
Yeah, you were saying.
You know, we talked about before.
Yeah.
Whenever that would be, I have no like. I'm not trying to get there, but I feel like one day I'll be there somehow.
That's funny because I also feel that too. Yeah, like the island is calling me back.
Right.
Somehow, I don't know when, I don't know how.
Yeah.
But I will be there at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, something really powerful about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go there and then the big earthquake will happen. We'll just fall off into the ocean and we'll be like, oh, this is just the repeat of Atlantis. Here we go again.
Maybe. Yeah. But I intend to survive it.
Yeah, exactly.
If it happens.
We gotta take swimming lessons.
And do more cold water exposure.
Right?
Train yourself.
Oh my God. I did a lot of cold water and then I watched a female hormonal specialist talk about how it's not great for women, and I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay, but I have to send you something now that you have to look at. It's a balancing. Yeah, it's a balancing point because I'm pretty sure that study you're referring to is they were in there for like, I'm talking like hours and hours and hours. It's like, what was the point of that? I mean, who's gonna be there that long?
Right.
Like we're in there for a few minutes.
Right.
Right. And they were like in there for like literally hours. And it's like, okay, this is completely doesn't make any sense, first of all. Like it's just, you base it off the wrong thing. So the one I want to send you is just, it switches it over because it's getting a bad rap for some people.
Right. But I like that bad rap because then I don't have to do cold therapy. It gives me the perfect way out.
Exactly.
I'll do the sauna all day long. But
yeah. But you know, like it's just, I always refer to the cold water yoga 2.0 because you just have to breathe. You gotta breathe. You just gotta slow down your exhales.
Yeah.
Stay calm and accept it. Accept it. And that's what I like about it. It's uncomfortable, but the best part is when you get out, everything starts to tingle and you're like, whoa, just feel that rush. And furthermore, it's like, you know, if you do a line of blow or have some chocolate or whatever it is, it raises your dopamine by 2.5 and then it crashes, and that's why you want another line, or that's why you want more chocolate, or you want to have more sex. It's just what it is. But when you do the cold water, same thing, but it keeps maintaining for hours. And
you don't want to go back in and have another hit of the water.
It's like one's enough.
You're
right?
done. Yeah. So, you're full.
And you stay full. That's why I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a fan these days.
Right? Tops your dopamine off. Yeah. Yeah, even cold showers are annoying to me, but yeah.
Oh God, they're so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't feel good. Like
but I'd be like you. I'd be like, just breathe.
Yeah.
I would like go into it.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's the whole thing. Yeah.
But to get into the cold temperatures, like Joe Rogan talks about, and his like, I don't think I don't know if I could do that. You know, like that sounds very, very cold. Like, and I think that maybe,
How cold are you talking about?
I don't know what he would say, but it sounded really fucking cold.
Well, it only gets as cold at a certain point. Like, I
Right.
mean, before it freezes, I
Yeah.
want to say it's like
Taking a can.
2. Yeah, we're talking 2. There's only like a threshold. I think it's maybe 2. I could fudge that number. I'm not sure, but and then it freezes, so it can't get more than 2 or something like that. 4 is cold. But that thing I want to send you, I think they were saying like for women especially, like I think 8 or 10, something like that is a good number. Like there's not a good point to go super cold. So it's cold, but not exactly like as cold as
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, to get the good benefits, the best benefits out of it. So it doesn't have to be torture, you know.
But it's funny how they always taught us that, like, oh, you go out into the cold, you're going to catch a cold.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you don't catch a cold from being cold.
That's right. Yeah.
It's so silly, hey?
Yeah.
How they fucked with our heads over the years.
Totally. I know. Yeah.
And in Iceland, no, where is it? Sweden? The women, not all women, I'm sure, but I read an article about how moms have been taught from, you know, at a young age to take their babies outside when it's really cold. Yeah, put jackets on them and stuff.
They sleep
but
outside.
Let them be in the cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Their strollers are outside, all bundled up, but they're outside.
Destroying the brown fat.
Yeah.
The good fat.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Building their immunity.
Amazing.
So it doesn't give them a cold. It actually prevents the cold.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know myself. I always like to sleep in a cool, cold room.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. I always feel sorry for the dogs.
No, they got fur.
Are they really cold? Because I mean, I'm underneath all the blankets. I like to get under the blankets.
Yeah.
Because it's so cold.
Yeah.
That's how I like the room.
Yeah.
I think that's healthy. Yeah.
I think so too. I mean, that's also the studies like in Iceland or whatever, Sweden.
Yeah.
It shows that too.
Yeah, and I think it was Sweden as well, where during COVID they didn't do the masks, they didn't do a lot of the things, and everybody was super healthy. Was it Sweden? Is that the really rich?
Yeah, I think so, right? Is it Sweden? No.
No, what is it called?
Oh,
it's Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
Switzerland. Yeah, I remember reading an article about they were just completely on the other side of what we were doing with COVID over here. Yeah.
And there's also like, forget what country it was in Eastern Europe. You know, like how Eastern Europe is not quite like Western Europe.
Yeah.
So they're very different in cultures and mentality. And in one of those countries, I don't know what it was, they were like, no, we're going to work. Like, we're not staying home. And that was the mentality of everybody. And that's what I mean. Like when you have people that are all on the same wavelength, they were outnumbering the people saying you got to go home, and they're like no, and they're like okay, you don't have to go back to work. COVID did not exist in that country. Everything was normal because people said no, right? But here,
plus large majority are sheep, and
so when you say yes, and you're easily manipulated, right? But they did very well, and
I know
it should be a lesson to learn,
right?
For next time.
Yeah. Right. Okay, well, should we cheers it and eat chocolate and wrap it up?
Yeah. Cheers. I'm having it.